Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Jokic is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Here's Giannis. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Pass to MP. Antetokounmpo with the ball. MP sets the screen for Antetokounmpo. No good. Shot missing. Davis with some nice D. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Holmgren kicks to Doncic. Jokic with the screen on Mitchell. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Offline with his three. Not a fast start here for the East All-Stars. Looking for the first basket of the game. Fires from the wing. And all around to win that time before dropping in.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis finds Doncic. No good from outside.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end. Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. MP passes to Brown. Back to MP. Good ball movement here by the East. MP with a screen on Davis. And here's Antetokounmpo outside.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Pass to Jokic. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Now, here's Brown. MP dishes to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. And Davis pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making those weak numbers pay. And I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Jokic. Pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot. From 10 feet out. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Baseline jumper. West All-Stars with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Davis. Over to the wing. Here's Holmgren. Back to Davis. The three for Doncic. Rebounded by Yang.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Giannis, no good.
No no doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Fires from deep. The West again cannot hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Doncic. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there? Fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving his handles, watch out.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Holmgren, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Booker. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Edwards in at the 3, the small forward.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And that one's good, Williamson.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
MP kicks to Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. It's stolen by Edwards.
Just in this quarter alone, he's turned it over 3 times. Not sure what's going on with him.
Williamson outside. Booker looking around. It's rebounded by Towns.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And that was a confident shot. Love when Edwards just rises up and fires off the dribble.
MP, no good.